back with comedian Dave Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So here we are, 39,000 feet in the air, locked in the back toilet of Etihad flight CY, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know how much time I've got to pod here. There's going to be a line of people needing to shit pretty quickly. I'll just pod until someone starts knocking on the door. What are you doing in there? I'm like, drugs. I'm having a dart. I couldn't possibly tell them I'm podcasting. They're like, what are you doing in there? I said, I'm having a ciggy. They're like, I think he's podcasting in there. And then it gets to the pilot. We've had an incident in the toilet. It seems someone thought it was a good idea to podcast on this flight. And people start looking around at each other. Mothers cover their kids' ears. Everyone's like, what podcast? Who was it? And then I come out. They're like, were you podcasting in there? I'm like, all right, I was. It's been over 2,000 days. I couldn't break the streak. Anyway, it was meant to happen at Abu Dhabi airport, but the fucking plane from Spain was delayed, so I had to bounce straight from Spain in Abu Dhabi to the one to Melbourne. I'm going to fucking Melbourne as well. So after this fucking 13-hour flight, for some reason it's quicker on the way back. But after this flight, I've got to fucking go to Melbourne, get my bag, and then recheck in at Melbourne after all this bullshit. After having a pod in the fucking toilet, I'm just sitting here in the toilet. Some cunts behind me, they can go fuck off, to be honest with you. The air hostess fucking hates me too. I've been asking for a lot of long blacks. Every time I go up to her, she rolls her eyes. I'm like, can I just get a coffee? I was asleep for the first one. And now I've had to ask for 3. Because I need my pre-pod coffee. It's been so stressful trying to time this because, like, I don't know what is going on, but a lot of people need to shit at the moment. And for some reason, there's a lot of Jews on this plane and a lot of Muslims. There was a lot of Jews in Abu Dhabi airport, and the Jews and the Muslims on this flight seem to be getting along alright. It's peace in the air in Etihad. But yeah, the flight right next to the gate I was at was a Israel Air flight to Tel Aviv, and there was a lot of Orthodox looking Jews there, and just surrounded by Muslims. But I don't know, no one seemed bothered. Not as bothered as anyone would be if they found out I was podcasting in here. One day this is all going to seem very, very silly to me. But now, at this very moment in time, sitting on the toilet, 39,000 feet in the air, I feel alright about it. I feel disgusted in myself, but I'm like, at least I'm doing it. I'm not breaking the streak. So here we are. I've got to do some time. I haven't heard a knock on the door yet. Let's review the toilets in Etihad Airlines. They've got this like sort of faux fake tile setup going on. It's like wallpaper, but it looks like tile. It's pretty good. It's nice and calming. They've got the same thing on the floor as well. They've got these little bins. I hate these. I've always hated these little bins. Like, you go to wash your hands and then you dry your hands, and you've got those little bins, and you basically got to put your whole hand in the fucking disgusting bin to get your tissue through. Not a big fan of airline toilet bins. You've got the paper cup. I'm not too sure what that's for. Can you drink the tap water in the toilet? I would not be risking that. You've still got the no smoking sign. That's handy. What about the no podcasting sign? That's even more injurious to health. It's even more disgusting when you smell that on someone. Ugh. Is he a podcaster? So yeah, we've got all that. We've got a loose soap. It's not a built-in soap container for washing your hands, it's just been fucking put there for some reason. I kind of need a shit now, to be honest with you. But I can't sit in here for 10 minutes and then come back and really get one out. I don't know if anyone can hear me either. I suppose this isn't even as loud as like some of the people who shit. Oh no, there's something going on. A yellow light just came on. I'm scared. Have I been found out? Anyway, I think I've done enough time. Look, I'm in the toilet in an aeroplane. I've done enough time. This is going to be the most humiliating toilet exit I've ever done in my entire life. I've got my headphones on. I've got I've got the microphone in my hand. That's it. I'm out of here. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to them. Well, I need to do this to exit anyway, just so people don't get sus. But that'll do for tonight. And I will see you the fuck later.